As a coach, you have to understand that one of the most important activities that you do is creating killer headlines. Headlines that grab attention, whether it's your email subject line, whether it's the title of your webinar, whether it's the headline in your ad, or if you're just putting out a piece of content and you want to ensure that people actually read the message. Well, guess what? If your headline sucks, then they're not going to probably take the next step. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can model proven headlines to work for you, regardless of the niche you're in, even if you're not some creative professional copywriter. Okay? I'm going to share with you proven frameworks and models and where you can seek and source inspiration from. And the best part is where you can even analyze if your headline is good enough or not. Okay? This is a really important video. So I request you to stay with me till the end as I demonstrate how you can apply these principles, these frameworks into your day-to-day as a coach, because guess what? You're going to be putting out content some way or the other to nurture your audience, to attract your audience, to even convert your audience. So this is going to be a really important video. So make sure you watch it till the end. Okay, so I'm going to shift my screen right now. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to medium.com. Now, if you don't know what medium.com is, it's basically a place where people post articles. Okay. Now, we're not interested in reading the articles. We're just going to look for attractive headlines that catch our attention first, because if we don't find it interesting, then how will our audience find the same headline framework interesting? So how do you go about this? Essentially is you go to, the section over here. Okay. And let's say you just select on whatever is there, self. Now, I've selected on whatever was available, but in case you want to look for a particular domain, then on the next page itself, there's a search bar over here. So let's say I want to type relationship. Okay. For example, I want to see what other trending headlines in relationship. And I click on, enter. And now it's going to show me the trending topics related to relationship. Now, as you can see over here, the top results are essentially the most trending, the most, these articles have either been read a lot. And why have these articles been read a lot is because the headlines gripped the attention of the audiences. So that's the reason why you need to understand headlines are really, really important. Now, what is our objective here is to not sit and read all these articles, okay? But to identify what are the headlines that really, surface. So over here, let's look at this one. The silent relationship killer you never see coming. Okay. The unforgettable relationship advice my ex-girlfriend gave me. Now, if I just take something as simple as this, okay, and let's see now how can we customize it. So I come to my whiteboard, I paste this over here. Now you need to identify elements within this that you can customize to your own domain. So I'm going to put those in brackets. Okay, the silent, I think that's an adjective. I still get confused between nouns and pronouns and all that stuff, but it doesn't really matter. The silent relationship killer. Okay, so I can change all of this. You never see coming. Okay, so now if I just kind of build on this and say, okay, the silent relationship killer. So let's say the proven copywriting blueprint you never see coming. The proven copywriting blueprint you need to have as a coach. So now what we've done is that we've taken one of the headlines. Okay, you can, and I really want you to go and put this to work, go and exercise it with different headlines. But I'm giving you the direction in terms of how you need to go about this. So without really doing a lot of guesswork and coming up with a new headline and racking your brains, it makes it more easier to kind of like fill in the blanks and replace the words. Okay, so as long as we're ensuring that the model is in place, right, we can customize. That's exactly what we're doing. So here we converted the silent relationship killer you never see coming to the proven copywriting blueprint you need to have as a coach. Now, how do we take the same headline and make it even more interesting? Okay, this is what you call a modifier. Okay, so modifier is basically, which I'm sure you've seen a lot, but this is how it works. One kind of modifier is where you say, even if you have zero Oops. Okay, let me put zero. Even if you have zero experience, right? So that's basically highlighting what you are promising, and you're also highlighting what is the kind of pain that your audience is trying to avoid. Like, they have no experience in copywriting, they want to learn, and here you're giving them the proven copywriting blueprint, and you're saying you need to have this as a coach even if you have zero experience. Now you can make this even more interesting and say something like, even if you have invested in courses, programs, or mentors. The point is that here what you're doing is that you're just modifying it. So you've got an attractive title, right? You've used a proven framework that's already trending really well. And because it's trending on medium.com, that means it's an attractive headline, which means if you found it attractive and you've customized it, it's more likely that your audience will also find it attractive in comparison to a vanilla basic, like how to lose weight. That's boring, right? And there's no differentiation with respect to other fitness coaches if you just say how to lose weight, a webinar, learn now. No, you want to make it attractive because we're living in an attention deficient, world, and attention is the first thing that you want to grab of your audience and then convert their attention into interest, into desire, and into action. Okay, so this is one way of looking at it. Now another place, and we'll take another headline, and I'm going to show you another hack as well, and most people don't know this, is you go to Amazon.com and you go for books. And one of a really amazing place to get really good juicy headlines is to look for books that have amazing, like $1 million sales, like best-selling books, all that stuff. So if I just type over here personal development, which is a very common, and we come back here and we choose average customer review. Let's see. The blueprint on how to push past failure, remain competitive, and bring your A game on the field. Ooh, that's interesting. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy that. I'm going to come back to my whiteboard. I'm going to erase all of this. I haven't used this whiteboard before. So, but hey, I'm doing this for you. Come here and we're going to now paste it. Oops, we need more space. Okay, now we're going to identify what we can change. So the blueprint, we can customize this on how to, we leave that as it is, to push past failure, remain competitive, and bring your A game on the field. Okay, so we can change all of this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of customize it now. So here the blueprint. So sometimes what I do, in case I want to just find another word, instead of blueprint, if I want to look for another word, I'm going to just simply go to Google and type another word for blueprint. That's it. That's what I do. Now, if I see over here, it says plan, design, outline, representation, layout, map, sketch, right? So I could also go back and say, okay, this doesn't give me a chance to edit this. I don't know why. I'll come back here and say the proven roadmap on how to attract quality leads, outperform your competition. I'm going to just add, and consistently generate 6-figure months. So you see how I took someone else's headline, which is already doing really well because the book is selling on Amazon, and I converted the blueprint on how to push past failure, remain competitive, and bring your A game on the field to the proven roadmap on how to attract quality leads, outperform your competition, and consistently generate 6-figure months. So now, in case you're wondering, okay, Romit, but I still need to think about what to put in these blanks. Well, if you really know your audience, then you have to understand that you know their pain points and you know what they want. And if you clearly understand what their pain points are and what they want, then you just have to fill in the blanks with that. So over here, if I know that my potential clients want to learn how to attract quality leads, I put that there. If I know that my potential clients want to outperform their competition, they don't want to get into the whole price, game. They want to have their own USP. That means that resonates with them. They want to outperform their competition, and obviously they want to make money. So they want to consistently generate six-figure months. So this is an attractive headline. I mean, you tell me, did you find this headline attractive? Would you click on, if this was a subject line, or if this was a webinar, would you go and check it out? Let me know. I might be wrong. But you need to understand that the whole idea behind this video is to show you how to craft headlines that actually are proven to work, where you don't really have to be, an experienced copywriter. You can just model what's already working without really using guesswork, or really getting stressed out with how to do this, right? Because I personally know a lot of coaches, this doesn't come naturally, right? But let me tell you something, it's a skill. But this process that I'm sharing with you will make it easier for you to kind of overcome that stress of, oh my god, what am I going to write, to just modeling what's already there and customizing it to your audience's pain points and desires. It's really that simple. And here's the last part of the video. In case if you want to go and analyze your headline and see whether it's really engaging or not, here's a tool that I'm going to, I'm going to put a link on the screen right now. You can go to the link. It's called headlines.sharethrough.com. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to put this and see how it is. The proven roadmap on how to attract quality leads. The proven roadmap on how to attract quality leads, outperform your competition, and consistently generate six-figure months. You want to make it even more interesting? In less than 45 days. This is actually what I do, by the way, at the High Tech Society, in case you're interested. So now I'm going to click on Find Out. And look at that, 75, not bad, And with this tool, it's going to tell you exactly, what the engagement score is, the impression score, and it's also going to tell you what the strengths are and give you some suggestions as well, okay, which you can definitely check out. But this will kind of give you it'll put your mind at ease knowing that, okay, it's an engaging headline. And then at the end of the day, it's only when you go out there and test it will you actually understand whether it's an ad, an email, a piece of content. You'll actually understand based on real feedback how well it's worked for you. But I hope this video kind of gives you a competitive edge, so to say, on how to really craft headlines that are proven to work even if you're not an experienced copywriter. Okay, so let me know if you found this video valuable, and I look forward to your comments. And if you'd like to see more videos, then do let me know that as well. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, God bless, and speak to you soon.